Hello, uh, welcome to the second video on DTA. Do not tell anyone. Uh, in the first episode, we discussed about negotiation and how our communication during negotiation is protected. And this is episode 2, and here we are talking about something which is very commonly people come across, that is, talking to an advocate. It is said that mm, doctors and advocates, we cannot keep anything secret. So now the question before us is now how far we can be truthful with an advocate and how the truthfulness with advocate doesn't backfire. So now let me start the today's episode with the same narration which I had done for the first episode about an accident. So let us talk about an accident, and I was on a mobile phone when the accident happened, and I tried to negotiate in episode 1. Now the matter has gone to court. Now I am before an advocate. So when I meet an advocate, the question that comes to my mind is whether I should tell about me speaking on mobile at the time of an accident. Now how far I should be honest with the advocate. So now when the question of honesty comes, truthfulness comes, I have certain fears that needs to be addressed, like what he will think about me, what advocate would be thinking about me. Second would be like, if at all I am telling him the truth and I don't hire his service, he may call police and tell everything, and I'm a no starter. Third, he can become a witness against me in the court of law, because I have told him everything under when we are conversation with the conversation with him. So then the worst fear that I have in my mind is what he will think about me. Being an educated man, I'm on phone while driving. What he would be thinking about me. Now with this fear, it actually makes me not to tell him the truth. Now, if I tell him the truth, whether my information, my communication is protected, what law say about it? So the law says the instruction that is given to the advocate is do not tell anyone. So the lawyer is bound by confidentiality. He cannot reveal the information that he receives as a client and lawyer relationship. So I have gone to him as a client and he is my lawyer. He cannot tell the information that he received to anyone. So that is the instruction given by the law, do not tell anyone. So when I tell him the details about the accident, it becomes a privileged communication. Then comes the second question about what he will think about me. Now for that, the simple answer to that is that you are talking to a professional. The advocate is a professional and he is professionally trained to represent your case to best of your interest. So the first thing that is been taught to an advocate, a lawyer, is not to be judgmental. So he is not going to make any judgment about you, whether good, bad, ugly, whatever may be. He never going to be a judgmental about your personality. So that's what he's been trained about. Now here a word of caution. So when you speak to an advocate, it becomes a privileged communication, protected communication. And the law says the instruction to the advocate is don't tell anyone. But whether all the information that you discuss with the advocate falls under the privilege, the answer is no. Only the past act are covered under privilege. Future plans do not fall under that. So if someone goes to a lawyer and tells that Mr. Advocate, I am going to commit a murder next week, please protect me, and most importantly I want a bail, immediate bail. Now if this communication is made to the lawyer definitely is going to talk to the police, inform and stop the incident, because he is not bound by the privileged communication rule for the future acts. It's only for the past acts. So when you go to lawyer, be free, fair and frank. Tell him everything that you know, and because he is going to represent you to best of his capacity. So all the best, and be fair, frank and free with the advocate.